What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. This one's in defense of Louis C.K. A lot of y'all know that he's been in the middle of controversy. I would say for the past, I don't know, over a little bit over a year. He was one of the guys who got swept up in his Me Too nonsense because he asked asked uh, a female, one or two, I believe, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna, you know, jerk off in front of you." He told them that he was gonna do it, and no one stopped him. No one said, "No, wait a minute." And of course, it's deemed as weird. Yes, I'll concede that, but I just don't think it's a Me Too situation because he wasn't forcing himself on anybody. You know what I mean? But be that as it may, he fucking apologized, and he was blacklisted for about a year. Now he comes back. He was doing a couple of shows, and there's one show in particular, for those that don't know, that didn't hear about this shit. He basically came back and was being himself. He's an edgy comedian. And let me rewind it a little bit too. He got, well, it wasn't so much him. They were going at Chris Rock I want to say maybe last week, because some old fucking shit surfaced where Chris Rock was quote unquote allowing Louis C.K. and Ricky Gervais to say nigger, even though it was in the context of comedy and they were all laughing. Whatever. This is where we're at in 2019. You know what I mean? Like, people are just so fucking offended by everything. But anyway, let's go to the present. Louis C.K. was doing what he does, which is make people fucking laugh. Okay? And his set consisted of, he was talking about, all this, these dudes that are so entitled, with gender pronouns and non-binary, he, her, zer, z, Latin X, all that nonsense. And he was talking about the Parkland school shooting, some of the survivors, namely David Hogg and Emma Gonzalez. And everyone's in their feelings. Everyone goes, "No, he shouldn't do that. Yet, that's wrong." You have, oh my God, the image you're looking at right now is drawn by a dude I used to love till he got so quote unquote woke. This is drawn by Jim Carrey. And you see what he's trying to diss Louis C.K., trying to say that Emma Gonzalez, who is the partner to David Hogg. Actually, I say that she's complicit in the shooting, my opinion, because by her own admission, she ostracized the dude that came back to the school and shot. She was one of the people that was one of the tormentors. But, now she's a victim, so it is what it is. That's how the world wants to see her. And you see her as a giant, and it says on the top, drawn to scale. And then you see Louis C.K. on the bottom, like he's small compared to her. And it's like, and the reason why this is being done is because he essentially said during the stand-up, he goes, what makes you so special? He goes, all these kids going into the Supreme Court and all this shit. He goes, you were literally, he goes, like, you literally just pushed someone out of the way. And while you were getting shot, you pushed some fat kid in the way. And it's like, listen, like, that don't make you special. You know what I mean? And it's kind of true what he said. You know what they say? There's a little bit of truth said in jest. Listen, no one's saying that, hey, we're happy that kids got shot up. Everyone goes to that fucking stupid extreme anytime someone has like a criticism of something or they're trying to analyze something. No, you must want kids to die. No, what are you talking about? Like, this is stupid. So anyway, all these weak, cucked out celebrities are coming out and trying to bash this guy as if he just became offensive. again, I've been a fan of Louis C.K. forever, and I used some of his sketches in my EP that came out in 2010. He's a funny fucking dude. And go look it up, the He Who Hungers Sluts EP. You could search it on here or whatever. But yeah, like he's a funny fucking comedian, and he's being attacked by other comedians. Like, I mean, that wish they could hold they can't hold a candle to this dude. You know what I mean? And namely, I mean, maybe Jim Carrey, but Jim Carrey got soft over the years. But you got this other actress too. I don't even know what the fuck she's from. This Ellen Barkin bitch. She gets on Twitter. Listen to this. And this just goes to show you the hypocrisy there is when it comes to leftist people and these SJWs. She gets on Twitter and says, yeah, Louis C.K. deserves to be shot and raped. And guess what? She still has a blue check mark, and she's allowed to say that because she has the right politics. You know what I mean? Like, and mind you, this is all over a joke. He's a comedian. People just don't get this. It drives me wild. Like, how people are still angry about that shit. Okay, so fuck that bitch. I don't even know what she's from. I don't know what her importance is besides being a fucking actress. Next up is this fucking guy. To get back to comedians, is this guy from SNL, Pete Davidson. Yeah. So this cunt turns around and says, he gets asked about the whole fucking shit with Louis C.K. because I guess that's a new thing. People want to see where the fuck you stand when it comes to stupid shit instead of just minding your own fucking business. But this fucking guy goes, well, I got a tattoo of I believe the character's name is Snape from Harry Potter, the Harry Potter series. And the next day, Alan Rickman died. Alan Rickman played this guy in Harry Potter. Okay? So then he goes, then I got a tattoo of Willy Wonka. The next day, Gene Wilder died. Then he continues to say, maybe I should get a tattoo of Louis C.K. You know what? You fucking piece of dog shit. You are not funny. I've seen your shit. You're not funny. This dude looks like one of those annoying ass pricks that you went to school with that's a loudmouth in the class and had to be the class clown, had to show out. It had to be fucking annoying, that talks too much. That's what this motherfucker looks like. No wonder Ariana Grande dumped your ass. You're a fucking cuck, bro. Like, you have no fucking... You shouldn't even be mentioning people like Louis C.K. That dude is a giant compared to you. You know what I mean? And these, particularly Jim Carrey and this dude, Pete Davidson, wish that they could have a set like Louis C.K. Wish that they had the talent that Louis C.K. has, because Louis C.K. prides himself on not repeating himself with his jokes. There's very few comedians that can do that, and he's one of them. So listen, this is my what do you call it? Support for Louis C.K. I say keep doing what you're doing. You didn't do anything wrong. These people, I mean, they're acting like this motherfucker just turned the fences overnight. No, Louis C.K. has always been this way. And I hope Chris Rock doesn't apologize, and I don't want Louis C.K. to apologize either. And I like what he said in his latest routine, when I think he was being heckled because of what he said. And he goes, well, you've taken everything from me. What else do you want from me? You're going to take my birthday away from me? You damn right. I stand with Louis C.K. Fuck all you weak, soft, marshmallow, milquetoast motherfuckers that you can't understand comedy. Fuck y'all. And that's it. I can't stand you niggas for real, man. I hate y'all. But that's it. Please like, share my shit. And that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, and that's it. Peace, bitches.